like, okay, so does it mean they scammed me a whole 100,000, 50,000 from 50,000 from light, and then 50,000 from rent? The man was like, no, you have to call them and recover your money, because, and just tell them it's either they pay that complete money or this house. In fact, I don't even want to put anybody in the house again. So me, I had to call them and start raking for the. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mary Akomas and I am so delighted to be with you again. This video finds you in good spirits. I've actually been very frustrated lately, but I really hope I'm handling it well. This week has been a very tough one. First, I lost a friend, and then, you know, the whole relocation stuff is really getting to me, you know, being scammed, and then Nigerian handymen giving me their own, you know, issues. So, well, I guess I'm taking it in like an adult. Let's hope so. Okay, so this is my third video and I am just here to vent. Okay, I think, well, a problem shared is a problem shared is a problem. Is it halfway solved or solved? I don't know. You know better, so maybe you can type in the correct adage in the comment section. Alright, so I'm here to rant about being scammed. Like, God, can being scammed and being Nigerian not go hand in hand? No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. I am tired. Okay, now this is what happened, right? I showed you the whole house thing. I showed you my before and after of where I got, and honestly, before that time I was already going haywire. I was just trying to, you know, breathe and then calm down. But guys, I had an outburst. I had an outburst because I think it got to here and I couldn't breathe. I needed to let it out. So, you know, but I'm here to fill you out on how it happened, what led to what, and here it is. Now, I was scammed by a house agent in Abuja. Okay, now before I got this place, I called. I was very desperate to get a place of my own, but then I didn't know any agents. The phone number of agents I got, the first agent said I should transfer money for her recharge card. I'm like, okay, transfer money for recharge card for what? For you to contact people? She was like, yes, that's how it's done. I'm supposed to, you know, send her recharge card money. I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. I sent this lady her recharge card money. Guys, I didn't hear from her again.
Wait a damn minute. What?
Nada. Like, not even a flash, not even a text message. I said, okay, where are you looking at? What kind of area are you looking at? You know, nothing. This woman just zoomed with my money. But okay, so I was like, okay, these are experiences. They're part of what makes, you know, relocating fun. So I decided to, you know, try my luck again. Of course, I have to. So I called another person, and that one was like, oh no, where I'm looking at, that's not his jurisdiction. He only looks for houses. He only looks around a particular area, and I did not want to go to that area. So he said, okay. I'm like, okay, cool. Then I got another person. First of all, it was a roller coaster of, you know, just going back and forth with the whole house thing. And then one day I was just like, okay, today is it I'm getting this house or I'm sleeping under the bridge. Not literally. All right, so then I called this man, and then Oga agent decided to take me and my friend on a tour. He kept driving us from one place to another. Okay, look at this place is nice. Look at this other place is cool. Look at this other place. But I didn't like. He even took me to one place. That place, it was a BQ too, but the owner of the house seemed off. Like, okay, I like to ask what happened to the person. Like, why did the person that left this place, why did the person leave? The person that stayed here, sorry, why did the person leave? And then the woman went on by saying that, oh, the girl had issues with her son. The girl's boyfriend drew out the scissors on her son. I'm like, okay, so that's drama. And then it's a family house, very big house. And then she went on with, okay, we actually keep curfews here. When it's 11, you don't come in, you don't go out. We have dogs. And I saw those dogs, guys. Mba, nada, no. So, you know, I'm like, okay, no. So the moment we left the place, I just told my friend that I don't like this place. I can't stay here. Okay, I'd rather remain where I am than stay here. You know, something is off about the whole place, so I can't. And all those drama with drawing scissors, her son, I'm like, okay, this life that I came back, I want very minimal drama. I don't have energy. So now we got this place, and my own agent contacted another agent that, you know, got this place. So he said, okay, that this place is not his original, is not his house. He's not the one in charge of the place, if you understand what I mean. That he's not the one in charge of the place. So he's going to contact the other agent. I'm not like, Ogashe, me, I don't mind. My own problem is, if I see the house, I like it, I pay you your 5%, then you and your co-agents will know what to do. My own is just to see the house and then like it. Okay, so I went to the place was nice, everywhere was clean, everywhere, but they had openings on the wall. Like, I think they ran pipes through the wall of the building, my own room. So they had openings. I'm like, okay, what's this? He was not like, okay, they're actually repairing the pipes, but it should be ready by this happened on the this was early January. I think this was around first week of January. And he was like, okay, the place will be ready by maybe January ending. And I'm like, okay, all right, no problem. But I was skeptical because I've heard a lot of things about, you know, scammers in Abuja, house agent scammers. But I was very scared. Okay, and I know the amount of money that is going into this house thing, and I'm not ready to go and be a victim of scams. Now we needed to double check, and I started asking questions. I was like, okay, I want to see the landlord. The landlord came in and said, I'm saying landlord because me, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just seeing somebody that is coming and is like, okay, yes, I'm the landlord here. His hands were just akimbo, you know, just walking around looking. I'm like, okay, this person is working with a lot of confidence and can as well just be the landlord. I don't know if that's how you rate landlords, but he didn't. I don't know. They didn't write landlord for face, but he looked the part. Okay, so he came and said, okay, that the house is. I was like, okay, how much is the rent? He said 450. I was like, okay, can't we go for anything less? And I said no. That actually there's another person that's here to get the place. So the person is telling him 400. That's why he refused to rent out the place to the person. I'm like, okay, no problem. I was very desperate, so I had to go with it. I'm like, okay, 450, no problem. Then he was like, one more thing. I wouldn't like to, you know, always come to your room and knock and be like, please, NEPA bill, NEPA bill. So your BQ is connected to the main house. You enjoy all the privileges that comes with BQ, e.g., lights. If there is no NEPA light, we turn on the generator, you automatically get, light. So I'm like, okay, so how much is this NEPA bill? And he said that it's 50k yearly, and it actually sounded like a good idea. So I decided, okay, no problem. Now, the agreement between me, the landlord, the agent, and the lawyer, those are the people that were there. The agreement was that, okay, I'm going to pay a certain amount to show that I'm committed to getting the place, and then I will also pay the agent for his agency fee. So we all agreed, but I was skeptical, so I had to ask the security man about the whole thing, and he was like, no, the place is actually for rent. I'm like, do you know who the owner of the main building is? He said no, that he does not know. Okay, but that he knows that the place is about to, like, the owner will soon move in. There are some renovations going on. I'm like, okay, no problem. So I took the security man's number, that if peradventure the man comes in, you can just call me, or you can, I don't know, maybe reach him out somewhere, or give him my number, or give me his number or something. Like, I just need to talk to him. He said okay, but unfortunately I didn't get to talk to the landlord. Okay, so now days passed, not even days, weeks passed. This was around, all this talk was early January, about the house. Then I paid around that same early January. I paid the landlord 100,000, so that upon moving in, I will pay the balance of 350, not even 400, including the light. So now all of a sudden, this man, not even the landlord again, his lawyer, I don't even know who to call, because they were all confusing me. The lawyer now called and was like, this your money. If you're serious about it, pay the remaining amount so that you can move in, you can speed up renovations. I'm like, guy, calm down. That's not the agreement. We agreed that I'll pay a certain amount, and then when the place is done and I'm ready to, like, when the place is done, I'm seeing that everything is done, I'm ready to move, I'll take my keys and pay you the balance. That was the agreement. Okay, so don't rush me, please. Just calm down. Now, finally, I got to move in. I paid. Everything was smooth. I paid. Then the day I went to clean up the place, I saw someone there, greeted him. He was like, are you the person that took care? I said yes. And I said, okay, I'm your landlord. I'm looking at him like, okay. He was like, yes, I'm your landlord. I'm the owner of the main building. I was looking at him, I'm like, okay, good evening, sir. He was not like, how are you? I hope you're nice. I said, we'll see about that now. I don't know. He was not like, okay, where do you work? I told him. Then he was like, okay, he said, where do you work? As at that time, okay, that was when I just newly got the job. I've not started. I now told him. Then he was like, you're very lucky. So you just relocated and then you got the job. That's cool. I'm like, yes, well, it's grace. Now he was not like, okay, so what do you have in the house? I hope you don't have much things like AC, fridge. What size of fridge do you have? He was asking me questions about my electronics, and I'm like, okay, and I told him the ones I have and the ones that I don't have. I was like, but I hope there's no problem, sir. He was like, because I wanted you to pay for light, but since they said you are a core member, I'm like, I'm not a core member. And I said, no, they told him that his brother told him that, not even his, no, not his brother, I think his agent told him that I am a core member and I'm his sister, that I don't have money, that he should pity for me and cut, as in he should free me on the light aspect. I shouldn't pay for lights. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, okay, let's back up. I paid for lights. He was like, I said yes. I paid 50k for lights. He was like, I said yes, please. And you know what? I have their numbers. I'll call the one responsible, the one I pay the money to. He now said, what's his name? I called the man's name. I was like, okay, that he does not even know that person. I said, well, I paid him money for lights. I paid him 450,000 for my rent. He was like, eh? That was where the drama started. When I was saying, he was like, how much did you now take from me? I said, the man was shouting. He was like, these people told me that I told them that the rent is 400,000 and then the light is 50,000, and then initially they even sent me 380,000. This is the landlord now speaking. And they sent him 380,000. He was like, no, that he has already done this person a lot of favors by cutting down on the light thing. That why are you people sending me 380,000? He sent the money back to them. That was when they now said, okay, no problem. Sent him back 400,000. I'm not like, okay, so does it mean they scammed me a whole 100,000, 50,000 from light, and then 50,000 from rent? The man was like, no, you have to call them and recover your money, because, and just tell them it's either they pay that complete money or this house. In fact, I don't even want to put anybody in the house again. So me, I had to call them and start raking for the guy. I was like, see, I am going to leave this place, but you're going to have to refund my money. Because now I had a kind of, you'll be saying, do you even know the person? Do you know where to look for the person? My dear, the man's brother contracted this scammer, this fraudulent person. Do you understand? So I'll just tell the man, look, I just bring your brother. Give me your brother. Let him show me the person that he made this deal with. Because my head was just, I didn't even have money on me. That, like, I used my last money for all this waka. My eye was red for money. Do you understand? So, like, being scammed in broad daylight. Then after much, gingering, making troubles, they refunded 50,000. Me, I was happy that the 50,000 even came back, because I told the man, okay, this 50,000, at least let it go for light, so that you stop breathing down my neck on, do you have AC, do you have this one, do you have fridge, do you have what do you have? Paid for light. So my dear, that's how a girl was scammed. Please, this is my advice to you. If you're relocating to somewhere new, just, I don't know, see, most times this thing doesn't come with a manual. Like, you won't even know what to do. Do you understand? You can just go to somewhere new that you know zero to very few people, and you won't know who to contact for what. But still, I feel we should just do not rush. Me, I was very desperate. I think this whole mistake came out of desperation. I was very desperate to move in, to settle down. But I'm looking at it again and I'm like, guy, there's nothing you would have done. You get. Okay, so well, that's how a girl was scammed in Abuja. And now, I don't know, it sounds very funny because I have to record this and tell you. But well, it's part of the Abuja Chronicles that you're seeing. Okay, so well, that's pretty much it. Although we've come to terms with the whole other 50,000, no problem. At least and succeed. But going forward, at least I know questions to ask if I'm moving in. No, I want to see the owner, the main owner, the person that is going to be living in the house. That's the person I want to see. Don't come and inform I'm the owner. Even the person that said he was the owner, I didn't even see him again. So, my dears, I was just, ranting, carried away. Do me a favor, pause, take a chill pill, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that. Okay guys, I'll see you in our next video. I love you, and please do not forget to share this video to your friends. Like, comment, subscribe. If you've not watched previous videos, watch. If you're new, be a confirmed Merry family by subscribe. Okay, sign out, peace.